Do you feel on the same? Are you with your compadre on the panel on this one?
You know, pressure this enigma and steal his experience. And look how much XP he's already stolen. He's got 150 XP on the bounty hunter, which you pretty much picked up from the enigma. Oh, there it is.
Down in the bottom lane, they will find that kill. That combination coming in with the level 2 there. I mean, that was always going to be a huge threat. And again, Pushka doesn't have the blinding light, has no way to get them off. And so when he gets caught out like that, it's just a really simple kill for Virtus Pro. And you know, I mean, I think the evidence is kind of suggesting that we should have maybe seen a point in blinding light, but we'll see what use they can make out of this Illuminate instead.
Yeah, and now that the keeper has died once, it's gonna be really scary.
So much damage onto Nyx here.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the wolves are gonna make the stronger base more damage as well.
Here they go. Oh, Nyx, he's gonna be the target, and he's just gonna straight up die here. There's nothing.
Oh, that's a lot of gold going towards his team too. That's better than bottom.
Yeah, they're going onto the post here, and they will find make something happen down here at this level 7, but he's actually just straight up walking away. Yeah, Bristle, a ton of CS, but most of this is jungle creeps, I think, so he's really actually behind the puck now on CS. The puck gets a bit of time in the middle lane, but they're going to find Roger at least here. In comes the Inkswell, but it's a very short duration one, doesn't seem to make a difference, so with the dust on him, he doesn't stand much of a chance of surviving this rotation from 3 heroes, although he's buying a decent amount of time here, really close to the tower. He's like, should I kill myself? No, I'm just going to go down to the Quills. Maybe not the most ideal play, but whatever. Anyone up in top lane? Yeah, they're looking for Resolution. Resolution trying to Indiana Jones himself away from Funnick, and does dodge out that Rolling Thunder just about. A wasted ulti from Funnick.
Getting out the creeper is top, but it's a little low right now. They really want to kill him before he completes his healing style if possible.
Oh, they still might be fighting for Reza here, and a nice stomp from him. Maybe look at the turnaround. Funnick's getting low. Oh my goodness! And Kasami actually has to drop the coil for it. This Centaur
it really count.
Yeah, get yourself a couple of kills, make some action happen. The efficiency of the map is a big difference. Meanwhile, they might have found Roger here as they drop the Inkswell onto Zayat along with the Silence out onto the Bounty Hunter. And Roger, he doesn't really have much of a way out of this one, so he's just going to get a bit of damage out onto Solo, steal a little bit of gold before he goes down. What do you think about Roger's gameplay this game, though? Like, he's spent 90% of his game on the other side of the map, getting information, being annoying. I don't know. Oh, hold the phone. They have actually thrown down the coil here, but Bristleback still trying to fight up into these heroes. But actually, they break the coil the last second, and now their Stampede's being used, but it's not enough to keep no one alive. He's going to go down all the same, and that is 30 seconds on the bench for him. And this will now open up this tier 1 top tower for the Hellraisers.
Yeah, no one was able to help no one there because he
did Doom Echo Saber Ags for a long time, which was very fun. He used to stomp people with that. We saw him the other day where he was playing the Elder Titan. It didn't work out so well for them, but you know, he's always willing to just change up and do whatever they need, even unexpected. But there's a fight breaking out in the bottom lane, so going to the backline here. Beautiful core coming out onto the Enigma and onto Solo, and they are immediately going to get taken down. Now the Indefado's coming out, controlling up Resolution. No chance of him getting off any spells here. Just a straight up assassination in the bottom lane for Hellraisers. They take down 3 in a matter of instants, and there is not much Virtus Pro. No one's still sticking around here. I'm not sure what he's doing in his neighborhood. He does have a Crimson Guard, but what's that really going to do for him? Well, he's actually pretty damn tanky. Okay. He's protecting that. And Kasani actually almost dies solo to a LTW as well, if that's going on, so he's just causing a big old distraction here. Meanwhile, they are going to try and get the return kill onto the Ricky. Cute little Shuriken blocked with Black Hole coming down onto the Bounty Hunter. They'll take anything they can get right now, but Virtus Pro will bring down that Bounty. That's also the Trax. Seems like just dangling no one. He knows with his Crimson Guard how tanky he is. I don't even think he popped it in that game. I'm fine, and now they're not done. Yeah, Pangolier is going to be the next target. He's going to get pulled down as well. A TP in from a Pushka, questionable at best as they keep on chasing. He's under the tier 2, does have that armor and health regen. Is it really going to help him out versus this Bristleback though? This Hedgehog, he is angry and he is looking to beat down the Pushka. Pushka? Oh, that was really very nice. I mean, it might not result in anything though, unfortunately, because Bristleback, even though he is coiled
Crimson Guard against this Necroblocks, like, it's impossible to kill him at the moment.
Yeah, it really is a brick wall, isn't it? Virtus Pro have got their hats on, they have put down the water, they put down the bricks, and now look onto the Bounty Hunter in the middle lane. Can they bring down Roger in time? Bounty Hunter, he should maybe get away, but Bristleback's still on top of him. They're looking for all the kills, so Nyx popping the shapeshift, trying to find a target, going on to Solo. Can they bring him down? In comes a Rolling Thunder from the low ground, but the ultimate from Brimstone's got to connect. Now they'll jump in for the coil onto 3. Nicely done from the puck, cutting them off on the high ground here, but they're just turning it around, but they will be able to kill off LTW. The Ricky is dead, and it looks like Centaur's heading the same way as well. team fight once again. Going in Hellraiser's favor. They're just ignoring the bristleback here, not poking the little guy, and just focusing on the side heroes. But now they're all dead. Maybe they turn around and try and bring down the bristle, but there's a lot of quills building up here. But surely they get this kill. But they got to keep their distance. I mean, they got to respect the bristle here. He's just wandering around in circles, so there's not much he can do. No one will end up going down eventually. They will kill this tanky little hedgehog and get
Roger again getting caught up.
yeah, on the backlines, he's either making space or just having troubles here, but they're going to put the shapeshift on Nix. They might actually go for this one. The Punk's coming in for this as well. It's going to be a full 5-on-5 with a bunch of tracks down as well. They know exactly where they are, so that's just going to turn around with the black hole out onto the line and cancel that final coil. And now with the creep army taking down Zions, they will bring down the Enigma. Meanwhile, Joe getting forward onto Bristle here, but they don't really care about him. They'll just turn around and murder Resolute, but instead now they look towards Bristleback. They look towards the tanky hero, but with like and disarm, they're actually struggling to really get the damage out onto him. But TP out from Nix. No, actually cancelling in the end, but it doesn't really matter. They've taken down no one anyway eventually. The damage does come in, just kind of rotating the heroes, taking it in shifts to deal damage to the Bristle so the spikes don't get too high. And Roger, oh my god, just destroys Solo. And now Reality W is also going to be the extra one dying here as he jumps in mistakenly. And that is going to be 5 heroes dead from the side of Virtus Pro. Hell,
Return to be able to, help his entire team as well do more damage.
yeah, I mean, the Bloodthorn's going to make him hit like an absolute truck as well with the crits coming out from his units, but it's actually mid lane where the action's going to start. Now they're going onto the Bristleback here. But when they're now onto the front, they're not actually going to be that hard. Even if Butter's coming on down, but Virtus Pro is still fighting this one as they're starting to chase down the Coddle, and they might just get him, although they're actually struggling to finish the job here. No one diving in deep force. There's a Pushka right now, and he might well just find him. Meanwhile, in they're going to go onto the Bristleback. They should get the return kill. One time shot his way over. No one's still alive for the time being. The Zion's threatening that black hole. They can't actually come, and they've actually got the puck inside of it. No BKB available for the puck. He's caught inside that stunlock, and he's going to get dropped down. Now we look over towards the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter forced a low grab, but popped off by the Inkswell. Virtus Pro, they play it well. It looked like they were diving way too deep that Bristleback, but they managed to keep him alive just by the skin of his teeth. And it's down. Aegis and Cheese being picked up, and now they're even looking for the out trick onto Roger here. But Funnick can go to bowling and gets himself a split as he only managed to find 2 heroes. But Roger probably using his life in this situation, but they're trying to make some kind of play here. I'm not too sure about this. Meanwhile, Grimstroke ulti comes down. Bounty Hunter still able to work himself out though. VP actually don't get anything from this. And now they look forward onto the Ricky. Ricky does have that cheese. Might be forced to use it pretty early here. Yep, we'll pop it down. Meanwhile, no one taken to the front lines with his Aegis. Now really doesn't care. I mean, he wasn't really a huge threat of dying previously to this, and now he feels completely invincible, and that's probably because he is. He's going to keep on running at the heroes to Hellraisers. Hellraisers managed to get themselves out pretty well. Pushka won't be so lucky as he tries to go for the TP. Doesn't pay off, but Nick's going to make his way back to the high ground. They can't quite get Nix. Can't put him back into the mix. He's going to get himself out. I say that. No one's still chasing. He's still not done. Nix is just like, wait, is this guy still for real? Like, here's a suddenly a beautiful Voltar comes out, and now the Rolling Thunder coming out from Buttock is worth it enough to keep the life alive, though it's not. They get the kill. Zayat finds it, and diving so deep in for this one. I mean, surely they can punish, but there's no buyback on the Lycan. Can they really do this? Out comes the coil from the pipe, but they continue to jump forwards here. A 4th stop away from Pangolier. Does keep him out of danger. Meanwhile, the Punk jumping in, trying to find Solo. Doesn't quite have the damage there. Crimson Guard helping out a lot. Meanwhile, no one. He's going to go sit in the fountain for a little bit. Not too sure on this one, but I mean, he's just a little quill machine in here. But I don't know, no one. You don't have a team right now. They're all gone. Buddy.
They sort of just park themselves in the enemy's base, and all the creep waves are like in the middle of the map somewhere, so they can't even get any objectives from this. Russell's like, I'll help you, buddy. I got it.
That is really good. The leveler on the Lycan, the Bloodthorn already completed. Like this guy's gonna blend towers. Let's watch him. He's heading up to the high ground right now, popping the shapeshift just to get in and do a bit of damage. Jesus Christ, that tower is getting beaten down. Solo might be the next target, but actually it's a bit of a bait here. Revolution jumps in from behind him here. This could be him caught out. Meanwhile, the Zayat's gonna dive back and go. And he's trying to get himself away here, but will not be able to do so as RTW wraps around on top of him. So it's gonna be wailing on him, but how likely is that to happen? Very unlikely. And then a response. They're going straight away onto Nix here. They drop the black hole, and this he's like him. He's gonna go down. Nix is dead. They'll find the kill. 3 heroes coming in for that one, and Virtus Pro will get the trade. Meanwhile, though, on the other side of the map, no one's up on the high ground. He's looking towards Funnick here and just smacking away at his tower. He's got 2 catapults with him as well. Funnick trying to control up no one here, but he's not really seeing a whole lot. But here comes the buyback. They're buying back on Nix. Okay, they're gonna try and go for this one now. The side comes out along with the Silver Edge. Is it enough to bring down the Bristle, though? though. He's still tanking through all of it right now. They can't actually do the damage. No one's going to be able to straw himself out. They're not done, though. They might be forcing it a bit too hard, though. They throw down the Ignis Fighters. They're going to go on the backline to set. Solo's going to die. But Pug, he's losing his life. But first off, whether he might make himself out. Meanwhile, LTW jumping on onto Sonic right now. But Sonic doesn't have that many ways to escape, but he's still going to force up, holding up. Meanwhile, Roger jumping down the sidelines here, but Zayas comes forward, lands the black hole onto the bounty, under controls him on his Retro team, take down Funnick. Funnick has the buyback to try and come back into this one. Meanwhile, Solution though, he's on the high ground, he's dealing with the Pushka. Pushka will pop. Like him, he's off doing other things. Pops a shapeshift in the middle lane, running down for that tier 2 tower, but down in the mid, that's where the problems are starting for Hellraisers as they go onto this high ground through the back door protection though. It is taking some time to get this tier 3 tower killed off, and now the fortification comes out. Virtus Pro are struggling. Meanwhile, Nyx is actually going to be able to take the tier 2 tower in the middle lane with his huge people that don't care. They just don't care about the back door protection. They're just getting straight through it. Meanwhile, Roger trying to go on the back lines here, trying to build to Zayas here, but unfortunately with these two heroes joining him, it's too hard for him to actually go for this fight. Meanwhile, on the front lines, Nyx running around with his BKB. They're trying to bring down this Bristleback, but he's just too tanky. They can't do this. They keep on trying. But the Bristle, he's just too much. It looks like the Lycan might be getting bopped down again. Down he goes. Nyx is dead. The Ignis Father's doing absolutely nothing to keep that Lycan alive, and now it's the Lycan's turn to be dead without buyback. This is looking like it is starting to go wrong for Hellraisers. Well, it started a long time ago, but now it's finishing this game. That's exactly what Virtus Pro are doing right now. They jump on top of the Pushka, and Pushka tries to force that away. That's not going to happen, though. No one. He's happy just to sit in the fountain. Look at this. He literally does not care about the fountain right now. However, the Park has actually bought a Divine Rapier. Is this going to do anything? He's trying to have a go in the fountain, but that's not going to work out as well for him as it did for his teammate. He's just going to straight up die, and now they have a chance. They've got a Divine Rapier on the Puck. What can Kasani do with this item? That is a big question. He's got the 25 rapid fire talent. He's got a rapier. The stars might be aligning for Hellraisers here, but I mean, it's such a big ask. It's a 5-on-3 fight. They're going to try and jump forward here, and Hellraisers just get taken out outside the bait, make it a 5-on-2. It's starting to go from unlikely to impossible, but Kasani going in deep onto the backlines here, finds one, can't do enough damage to Enigma, and now he has this Iron Disc because he unlocks it in his base, and he's going to be able to survive through the Puck's engagement as well. Kasani has to jump himself away. Meanwhile, Resolution, he's just getting to business. He's taking down the team. Unfortunately, that's a fight. He's not going to win. Kasani will end the game with the rapier in his pocket, but Virtus Pro will take the victory here.
Right now, because you rely, like literally, what is your damage?
That can happen. That can happen. But is Ricky really going to have a good laning stage? He has a disruptor in lane, and he's against the Centaur Weaver. Right?
If I was Hellraisers, I'd just put the Ricky bottom, put the Necro top, DP mid. Your Necro just sits up against the Centaur, has a good lane. You aggro the Ricky like they did in the previous.
It's just gonna come down to like the 5v5 matchups in this kind of game because the laning is just there's a lot of spells and creep skipping and people just trying to play for the levels going on. So I'm very excited for this game to see how when the fights start breaking loose. Well, Funnick actually gonna get Mallory to top and just level 1.
Yeah, he's chill. Actually, they're turning it around, but it's really the bottom lane where the action's happening. They take down Pushka. Solo getting low at top, but they can't finish the job under that tower. It's the Voodoo Restoration going to work here for Solo, along with the tower helping out a tiny bit as well. But yeah, I mean, it's actually down in the bottom lane. Pushka just can actually get himself away. Has a scooch in 1 second, but won't get.
This has a lot to do with skilling Hoof Stomp level 1. Retaliate is a very important.
Certainly seems to have done, but they're trying to come back into this one. I also think it's kind of down to the fact that Zayas just keeps getting bullied in this lane. And as you see here, I mean, they're just jumping in pretty hard here. And Zayas, he's going to have to get himself away. Has a scooch in 1 second, but won't get it off. The trick of the tray and the lightning bolts finish the job onto the Weaver. And yeah, I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot. As I said, Weaver not particularly high health pool, relies on his evasiveness, but with the damage out from the thumb coming out between. Oh, look at the stacks which Funnick is currently taking.
That's a lot.
This guy's getting rich.
After this.
Oh no, no one. He might see this happening right now. Might be able to take a significant chunk off these creeps. They're going to look forward onto the Necrons here, and he just gets absolutely obliterated. And now these big fat creeps, the juicy ones, come in the way of no one. He's going to take them all. Oh dear.
Hate to see that. Hate to see that. Oh, no one takes all the creeps.
All their work. But I'm not sure how much they can really do. Fortify comes out.
Yeah, I think they should be okay with defending this. Just gotta maybe decrepify the catapult or something. Yeah, all good, all good.
He's hungry. He wants a death problem. They're actually gonna maybe rotate that Spectre into this one, but the silence comes down onto the Pugner, but the bottom is where the real action is. Nick though, he's also able to escape this engagement, so not that successful so far for Virtus.pro, but still looking for Pushka. ILTW really hungry to make this rotation work for him. And now the damage coming down. No one turns up to this bottom lane, and they will be able to drop the Pushka. Roger? Not sure that's the TP you were looking for, my friend. Probably going to lose his life. Turns around, though, with the life drain. Dead resolution kind of low here. They're going to have to drop the death ward to try and get the kill. They will bring down Roger. Did a decent amount of work into his ex-teammate there, but eventually power. Meanwhile, Death Prophet getting beaten down here. She really wants to try and finish the town. Going to try and go with the life drain. No one unable to get the deny, but might get a return kill onto DP. DP going for the TP out. It's going to be close down to 120 feet. Actually used preemptively just to make sure these guys get out of here. The catch is so lacking on the side of Hellraisers. They're trying to look for the glimpse here. They've got 2 points in it. ILTW is going to be the topic. They're dropping the ultimate. Everything coming down to the Spectre right now. Exism even being thrown into the mix right now. They want to kill off ILTW. ILTW going for it, going through the trees and the death ward, forcing back the side of Hellraiser. The TPs are coming on over, and now the aggression switches. They popped the ultimate from the Spectre here, trying to find more targets for Pushka. That's going to be an easy pick up on the trees here, so he's going to try and run them in a bit of circles and stop them fighting his team, but it is another victory for Virtus.pro. You could maybe argue that at least Ricky's having some time to farm his defusal, but he was actually just kind of hanging around, hitting some lane creeps in this situation. Still not finding that much. Maybe they can grab the Weaver here, but actually a little bit late on the left, maybe on the left. No, it doesn't seem to make. Oh, never mind. It does make a difference because he gets off that time lapse. So Tower as well as Resolution just chomping away at the tower, but in goes the Ricky on the sidelines to the force swap actually out onto him, nearly cute enough to disrupt that kill, but Ricky does bring him down in the end. Meanwhile, a jump in onto the Death Prophet. Resolution doing a decent amount of damage to Kasani. Kasani can't actually pop up spells because of this annoying Nether Ward. Now Stampede's being used. No one trying to turn this one around, but he yields out onto the DP. Nether Ward, well, they're actually going to run themselves.
Let's go split push once again. Just let them be there. We don't need to take this engagement.
Now they're going to the Pugna here, but he's actually got the 4-stop to get himself a main, but Pushka, he's still got 2 seconds left on this glimpse. If they want to try and take this fight, they're going to try and make it happen soon. Resolution is standing by with an inventory nearby, going to jump in, get the stone, trying to buy no on the time. He needs to get away, but that's not going to happen. They get the kill, and now they move on to the Centaur as well, and the yield is coming down. He's going for the TP out. There's a lift available on Roger, and that Centaur is going absolutely nowhere.
There's a TP to farm right now, so he's unsure.
So he going punished to the death. It's like Spunic, he knows. He's picking exactly where he is. What's the play? What is the plan? There's the Spectral Dagger available, but yeah, in comes the ultimate. Virtus.pro are hit. They're all pinned down in the trees, and Katani's going to be the number 1 target right now. He does have a yield, will get it off, but what happens afterwards are not very much, I might imagine. He is trying to get off these Spirit Cyclones, but meanwhile the backlines are taking down the Pushka. Katani's going to go down. Meanwhile, Sonic running in a direction, but I mean, there's not really many places for him to run right now. As Virtus.pro, they will be getting on top of him, and it's going to be a bit of a slow one, but they should be getting a kill here. There's no hope coming in for Sonic right now. He's buying them a little bit of time, but he will die eventually. Meanwhile, Roger, he goes to take some out.
Have to win this engagement. They just have to win this engagement, no matter what.
It's going to be so tough. They don't know about this Radiance yet. Maybe they've looked in the middle lane. Maybe they assume it's coming, but regardless, they're going to start onto Kasani. There needs to be a save coming out for this Death Drop, but that's just not going to happen. It's immediately an entry kill onto the enemy mid laner. Roger going to be the next target afterwards and loses most of his health. Stampede coming out just to make sure this happens. Roger, they're going to steal it, going to help them get away, but as they even doing that, Funny going for the TP is successful. Roger's still on the run, but I think he's going to get run down. Meanwhile, Zayas gets finished, gets a kill onto the Pushka, and Roger's going to meet his edge. He feels invincible because of the heal scepter, but Kasani has just made herself such an easy target to go on each time, and I expect this if you have like an Oracle or a Dazzle or something like that on your team, or even the Shadow Demon, but they don't have that save, and now they do. They find the Centaur. This is a big target. Can they bring him down in time? Trick the Trade doing a decent amount of work, and they will get a kill immediately. Jumping across onto Solo. That's going to be the next target right now, and it doesn't look like Virtus.pro can bring anything more to this fight. They're going to accept their losses. They lose an off-laner and a 5 position. It's not that bad, but the success is still running, so they can look towards getting this tier 2 in the mid as well.
Yeah, the best thing about this for Hellraisers right now is that there's nobody on DP side split pushing at this moment. So they're actually all stuck in the base. It's like all pressuring them. They make another smoke play here, but they don't have DP up. I don't know about this one. They gotta get a really big kill though on a core.
And Solo is not that. I like tricks to train out to the high ground, but Solo immediately get a terror and stun. It's an awkward engagement here. BKB pops the Rickies. He tries to get the Stampede, but they're able to take down Roger, and also die in mid. Phonics will trade his life as LTW, tanking a decent amount of damage here, but it's looking like the fight is going in VP's favor. Nick's trying to run himself away, but has nothing to jump to, and all 5 heroes just get annihilated. There is 2 much damage to fight into. A valuable lesson learned from Hellraisers here, I feel. You can't fight VP with their ultimates up like this, but oh gosh, oh no, Pushka tried to do a bit of warding, but ends up getting pulled down. Side decides he wants to kill, and that's going to be yet another kill going the way of Virtus Pro, making it
to be able to farm up like this Vessel and Aghanims. I would say he's actually an even more important hero than like Centaur this game. He's more like the position 3 in terms of like the priority in
what he brings, yeah.
each of items. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah, Nick's actually jumping in here. They're going to go for the easy pickup onto the Witch Doctor, but again, now the disruption coming through, and now the heal actually coming up. They really want this Witch Doctor to survive this fight, but Roger won't be so lucky. Meanwhile, they will be able to finally get the kill onto Solo. Pretty even right now, but Kasani's popped both the BKB and the Exorcism, but Roshan is up. But RTW, he is in. He's coming back into this one. Stampede being used as well. They really want to try and take this fight. They're going to try and go for the Weaver on the sidelines, but Weaver is dancing around. The damage comes through into the death, but the heal comes out from her, trying to keep herself alive just a little bit longer, but they are on top. But RTW actually has to back himself up, and now Silence is enough to keep himself alive. It certainly is not. Rupert comes down. It's not enough to keep Resolution down there. He turns around.
He completely forfeited everything, and there's no more fights anymore. As soon as you're alive, you don't have your big team fighting tool any longer, and the enemy has made this. So
that's you're right, buddy. Let's actually propose because the one who's going to get brought down here. Zard's getting super low. They will get the kill in the end, but now the Ricky might be in some trouble. Nice BKB though, dodging out the Stomp, jumping over to Roger as well, who's stolen this Kuchi and giving him a way out of this fight. Next though, he's got 5 seconds left for his next blink strike, but he is invincible, and they don't seem to have the detection right now. They do have the dust, but they won't be able to find the Ricky, although ping's coming out from Solo. I think the Ricky might have just dipped under the tower for a second there. He's on the run under the safety of his own sentry, and yeah, Nix is going to be okay in the end.
One hit.
Ooh, God, Roger. Still playing a dangerous game right now, and they're just going to drop the death ward to finish the job. Tip coming out for Solo. They'll tip each other. He's like, fair enough.
The Pugna, and then they can take an engagement from there, where they already kill off the position 5. They gotta play with buyback, for sure.
Yeah, these repair kits doing a lot of work for Hellraisers though, as Virtus Pro attempt to take to the high ground, but actually they've got so little damage to take towers with. These repair kits are going to be doing a hell of a lot of work this game.
He's got a nullifier on the Ricky.
Yeah, just gets it finished. He's in the base long enough to grab it. Now, maybe they stand a chance of jumping on this Witch Doctor and finishing him off, but actually going to go onto the Pucker instead. The Nullifier comes up, keeping him inside, but in comes the ultimate from the Weaver to keep him alive, but it's not enough. They bring him down, and now Spectre, she's in some trouble, and RTW going to lose the to the center, but Hellraisers might have just found themselves in a dream scenario here, and they're jumping on top of the Spectre right now. Spectre just trying to run himself away. Meanwhile, Solo turning it around with the Death Ward, trying to come into this one as this DP needs to get himself back a little bit here, but they have killed off Solo. Now they dodge the Weaver again, nullified up. They're bringing him down. So much work being done by this Ricky with the nullifier. Roger has to be careful in the front lines here. It doesn't let it take this fight, but they're also very, very low on the side of Hellraiser. They can't afford to let themselves get killed off by RTW. A lot of respect being shown from Hellraiser, but at the same time, they want it. They want it badly, but Nix, he's taking so much damage. Using tricks and trade to dodge a little bit, but backs himself out. They can't do this. They realize that they cannot bring down the Spectre, so back themselves out, but Hellraisers, they do find the Dream Initiation, and the target all along, it wasn't the Witch Doctor, it was the Pugna, and they bring him down, and no one does buy back into 3 Windlaces. Meanwhile, LTW knocking on the front door right now. You said they were going to AFK, but they're doing the exact opposite of that. Resolution jumps in onto the Necro, keeps them stunned up. A couple of trading going on here with some spells, but no real commitment from either team.
Nick is waiting on the side here, waiting for that opportunity to jump in, hopefully find that Pugna once again, because he knows he doesn't have a buyback here. So look at his positioning at the moment.
Yeah, he wants it. He's
I'm very surprised by this play from BB. This takes some big balls to do when your opponent has no balls.
Fucking they go on to the Pugna, but actually the Nullifier doesn't reach him in time. He manages to force off himself away from this. This is Missy from Hellraiser. More RTW and Resolution. This is one of the backwards, but it's also coming down. It's causing real trouble right now. RTW is going to get caught up on the Reaper side, but we're going to save him, but he's already dead. Nick's going to go down as well, though. RTW and Nick's both taking out a fight, and the Death getting so low as well, but helped out jumping away. It's actually gone. Kasani is out, so it's going to be 2 heroes dead, but immediate buyback from him, and now they're going to be able to find Solo on the retreat. He is gone. Kasani
here, and they did see some of BP's heroes walk up this direction, so this could be a big initiation.
They're chasing hard. Roger leading the charge right now. Ping's coming out. This could be an awesome start to the fight for Hellraisers, but they need to find that right target. And now someone's going to get popped immediately using the ultimate on the Spectre just to get the vision onto the heroes. And they're actually trying to find Nix here. He's trying to get down to the lane. He's jumping past to his teammate, but Hellraisers, they're the ones on the run right now. Sonic getting a little bit left behind. They're looking for Kasani. Kasani going to pop the exit. They're going to try and make something of the fight. Sonic turning around, trying to look for a target right now, but they won't really be finding anybody to start this off. Necrophos getting pretty low here. Might just be dropping. Meanwhile, in the backlines, Nyx, he's causing some trouble. He's causing some disruption here, and is actually, I can't believe no one's died in this fight, but no one's really been caught out. Both teams just poking and prodding, and Virtus Pro, they're playing this fight beautifully, I would say, because this Exorcism is actually kind of close to running out, and they're pinging Kasani now. They know they could have a real chance in their hands to take this. I feel like Hellraisers need to make themselves invisible right now, but that's not going to happen. No one's sliding on in. They're looking for Funny. Funny going to purge away that disrupt fight. Meanwhile, Ricky trying to cause some disruption on the backlines here by jumping Zayats. He's having some fun, trying to play carefully, and is doing a very good job of doing that, and the disruption is enough for Hellraisers to not be baited into a pretty horrible fight.
Yeah, both teams using up their big ultimates though, the Spectre Hunt and the Death Prophet Exorcism, but it looks like BP don't care. They're just gonna go straight into this Roshan pit.
Yeah,
I feel like Hellraiser not gonna fight them.
Yeah, I think they're the stronger team without their ultimates up. They are the stronger team, and they certainly think so as well. And RTW, he's going to come out and say hi to Hellraisers. They are not letting them get anywhere near this Roshan's pit. They are keeping them at an arm's length. Hellraisers, they really want to come in and stop this from happening. Roshan, the target right now is going to be Pushka, who's a big target. He does get down his ultimate just before he goes down. 2 heroes caught inside of it, but they're both going to be absolutely fine. There is a gem. And, I mean, Necrophos wants to come in for it, but it's too dangerous. He can't get that close. A buyback comes out from Pushka, wants to be back in this engagement now, and the battle for the gem will end up in the sense of being able to run forward to grab it. Meanwhile, Funny getting in a little bit of trouble right here. Now they jump on top of him, and the big jump in from Revolution will find that kill. A buyback comes out from the Necrophos. Meanwhile, DP trying to find the front line. He's actually got Erexis them up in 6 seconds. They have to be wary of this Virtus Pro, because this could be the big turnaround they're looking for, but still a decent amount of damage coming out from Kasani, and now Spectre ultis again, trying to find the targets. The Exorcism comes out, Kasani yields up, trying to keep herself alive, but is there anything to keep her in this game? The Reaper Science is trying to fight Kasani. The time is very tight as well, but she's gone. Kasani out of fight, 110 seconds now, look forward towards Panic as well. Panic losing his life. RTW on top of him. Yule's not going to buy him much time, really. Panic's going to come crashing back to the ground, and that is another hero dead. And Nixie defending again, not in the fights. And there's the GG's coming out with the Ricky not even committing to the final fight in this game, it feels like here. He's going to PKB up to get himself a couple more crews, but that is game going to the